said a lot of the COVID-19 cases can be traced back to bars and restaurants. But Terry says he just simply doesn't buy it.
I think that they are inaccurate associations with restaurants.
I think the spike occurred once kids went back to school and people started going back out in the world a little more.
Magpie owner Stephanie Caltagirone says she also doesn't agree restaurants are to blame. She says it's because restaurants like hers have done everything to stop the spread.
We've gone above and beyond as far as spacing, fresh air, sanitizing, meeting the needs of our customers, meeting the rules of the health department.
But they aren't the only ones frustrated. Mayor Tom McNamara says he understands that mitigation has to be put in place to help stop the spread. But he says more planning should have been done.
But I think there's an alternative approach and a more fair and balanced approach than putting the entire brunt of the burden of all mitigation efforts again on restaurants and bars.
Even more so, they say the move to outdoor dining comes at a horrible time.
Winter is coming, and we can't adequately seat people outside.
These business owners say they wish state health officials would have sat down and worked with them to create a plan.
Just seeing what some other cities are doing, it feels like maybe there could have been a little more communication and cooperation and planning.
Because the hope the restaurant owners have for the future is slowly slipping away. For your 13 Weather Authority, Lauren Baker, 13 News.
Mayor McNamara says the city will be working to create more loans or programs to help small business owners like those during the pandemic. And today was supposed to be day one of the Rockford restaurant was going to close. But thanks to the help of others, that restaurant is now going to stay open. What it took to keep the doors open on 13 News tonight at 10.
And new at 6 tonight in Boone County, leaders say during an uncertain time, one thing is clear. We have to work together to get through this.
We're a team and we all work together every day, and we will get through this like we've gotten through everything else.
Mayor Mike Chamberlain says it is on everyone in Boone County to lower the infection rate and help get Region 1 back open. The Belvedere Chamber of Commerce says grants are available to bar and restaurant owners that must close for indoor dining, but the mayor pleads with everyone to mask up, wash your hands, and keep your distance.
Let's just all agree that once we get this thing taken care of, that we'll, until we really get past all of it, that we won't put ourselves in a position to have to shut down again, because every time we shut down, more of our businesses are not going to be able to open up.
Boone County has the highest positivity rate in Region 1, a 7-day rolling average of 10%. So now let's get to our region's positivity rate. The latest data shows us at 8.4%. We need a positivity rate of 6.5 or below for 3 days, 3 straight days, to get back to normal. But right now we've seen 9 straight days of positivity rate increases.
In other news tonight, former mayor of Rockford, John McNamara, has died. He's the father of current Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara. John was mayor 1981 to 1989. He helped lead the city through a national recession from 82 to 83, when Rockford lost 15,000 jobs. He served 2 terms in office before joining William Charles Investments and serving as vice president for the institutional advancement at Rockford University. John McNamara, 81 years old. His son, Mayor Tom McNamara, released this statement saying, quote, "My father was a true servant leader. He served his family, his country, and his community. He has been my greatest influence in how I've lived my life and how I've helped lead our great city and how I want my children to live their lives." In honor of former Mayor McNamara, City Hall and the Morgan Street Bridge both lit in multiple colors to reflect the community's diversity. Plans for visitation will soon be announced.
Survivors of rape now have a new tool to track law enforcement's progress on their case. In August, the Illinois State Police launched an online rape kit database. The system allows survivors to track where their rape kit is in the process, updating them every step of the way. The database is not retroactive, so will only be a tool for survivors from August moving forward. Leaders are hopeful the system will provide survivors with some peace of mind knowing their case is being worked on.
It gives them just that reinforcement that something is happening with their evidence, and they actually are not having to make phone calls to the law enforcement. They actually can just log into the system and see that there is progress being done on their evidence in their case.
And tonight at 10, we hear from a sexual assault legal advocate for how she believes this new system will change the way survivors interact with their case.
Let's look at the weather now. Breezy winds kick up warmer weather in our area today. Chief Meteorologist Alex Kirshner tracks when that windy weather settles down for us. Hey, Alex.
Good evening. We are looking at the winds starting to calm down now, but we're expecting to see quieter conditions holding off until later on tonight. So wind gusts anywhere between 20 to up to 35 miles per hour. But again, we are seeing them slowly drop on off. Should have those wind gusts down under 20 miles per hour throughout the night. Expecting some breezy winds tomorrow, but not nearly the windy conditions that we had at times today. As we look at satellite and radar, we've got some rain potentially on the way, along with the wind settling down. A few drops of rain trying to enter the picture as we go into this evening. More of that coming going into tomorrow and over the course of the weekend. So I'll track just when we could see additional rain showers coming up in the forecast. For now, James, back to you.
All right, Alex, thanks. Moving now to continuing coverage, a deadly house explosion last night in Rockford. It happened around 6:30, killing one person, seriously hurting two more. Here's what that scene looks like today in the 2800 block of LePay Street. Neighbors tell us the two-story home was flattened by the blast. The explosion so strong it sent debris flying